Hello, guys. I'm sure you all are keeping well. I mean, thank God it's a Friday. It's a time to, you want to reflect over all the activities of the entire week and you just want to, catch some rest within the weekend. What might be a better groove for you to connect to a kind of groove that could, you know, help you relax your nerves better, help you strategize better, help you think forward. In this session, we're not talking about, we're not talking about chord progressions or, especially those who have been following and those who are also starting. I've seen some questions there, and I want to say uh, on the last chord session we have, I've seen someone say, "Oh, I've got no background." And funny enough, that person is coming from my home. That's my wife. And I'm surprised. She said she's got no background in piano, in playing the piano or something like that. Yeah, so I guess she's wondering how she could start playing the piano. There's no time you can start playing the piano, like I always say. It all depends on your passion and, to play the piano, You could always learn from different people. You could always try things out yourself, Yeah, so tonight it's Friday. I don't really want to get too busy. Talking about the previous session. Of course, in the news session, I'm going to be talking about how you can get started. And I think if you watch a couple of my videos, you see where I've been teaching people how to start. The chord lines, also where you can start from, the chord progressions, and all of that. But today is a time for us to catch some rest and listening to some kind of groove that could help you relax, help you strategize better, just like I said before. We might want to try something out with this groove. Sit back, stay tuned, okay? Yeah, so I'm sure you're enjoying that groove. Now, that whole play entirely is being, being managed by a particular set of progression in which everyone playing, every one of the musicians there aligned within the phrase of that progression. And that's what you see different people coming up, different solos, and you get to see, you get to hear a lot of different sound from the piano, from the guitar, and all of that. That's what is purely called creativity. Simply working together as a team, but at the same time trying to do the individualistic skills, like show for skills, not just show for skills, like a test for skills, and also in terms of experience on the staff notations that you know what you play and what I will play will definitely be different because of the difference in in the exposure and also in the background. But you can actually like I said in the previous video, you can actually put these things together and make them a piece of work. These guys are a set of professionals. The team lead here is BB King. I oftentimes recommend BB King when you need to relax. You just, of course, there are a lot of other, good guys out there, but he seems to be the king of, jazz, blues, and all of that. You might want to enjoy more of this. Come on, let's listen. Yeah, so we could hear the experience of different guitarists, also bassists, and also pianists. One amazing thing about this video, I've never thought about, this groove. I've never thought about who really played in this particular groove, but I know BB King seems to be the lead there. I was so surprised to see that my uncle was one of the set of musicians who played here. He also played guitar. His name is Johnny Hastrop of Oklahoma in, in the USA. So, these are a set of good guys who have worked together. From what you listen to, you might be able to pick up team teamwork, team spirit. They have a set of like a rule that guides everything they play. It governs what they play. So that's the progression. The progression has been set from the onset of that play, and that's what guides every one of them. So, playing, you might also have timing, like following a particular timing when musician is done, this can also pick up at the beginning of another timing. These are some of the things I want us to observe, especially for those who are really, really following me in some of the chord progressions I've been talking about. Because at some point, we will get to this stage where we will have to play, I will have to play chords that sounds this way. But I'm taking it like from simple to complex because I actually want people to build up. I want people to, start very simple and be able to play, all through up to this level where that, or you're grounded in piano, in playing the piano. One good thing about music is that you could pick a note from the guitar, a set of staff notation. You could pick it from a guitarist, and try it out on the piano. I mean, it's just going to work perfectly with whatever chord progressions that you're playing. And I mean, you find that you'll be able to play many more chords that align with that note. Okay, I mean, so that's one thing I want us to listen to here. But I pointed out that there's a team spirit here. There's good work here, like working hand in hand, following the rules of, the rules guiding this particular progression. Being disciplined enough to follow the rules guiding the progression. I mean, so you see quite a number of guitarists are here playing in this groove. I mean, that's what makes it more interesting, because you've seen different skills, you've seen different notations that you could pick. Each time I listen to things like this, I add up to whatever I've known before. Okay, yeah, so you might want to listen more to this, yeah.
Thank you. I'd like to thank these three young men sitting down front with me.
yeah, it's a very cool kind of groove, and we've seen some very important hard work there produced by BB King. I mean, that's one of the best way I relax on a Friday evening. I try to source for different kind of blues, jazz, slow jazz that have been uh, done by different pure professionals. I mean, that's the way to learn. That's the way you can fit in any setting where you needed to play. I mean, you must know that these guys didn't get here in one day. All of this you see today, effort being put into rehearsals, taking time out to score, taking time out to put a lot of things in place to ensure that the music aligned to produce something very melodious, something you can actually dance to. So I mean, um, that's one of the things I plan talking to us about tonight. I mean, you might also want to stream other works of BB King. You can also look at many other musicians. Also, you can look at Eclo. You can look at some of the work of George Benson. You know, there's this great pianist also. I'm just trying to. He does this program called what's that program again? I'm just trying to recall what that program is. It's an annual event, and very thick one that attracts people from across the nations, and people just come to pick a tent because it's going to be days of jazz, morning, night, evening, no break, jams, jazz continuously with different musicians from different places. Yeah, I mean, you know, I see music as life, and on a Friday evening like this, you might just want to listen to something very simple. You might just want to, relax your mind and, just enjoy your evening. But I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'm going to say that in couple of subsequent videos that might be seen in recent time, you'll see some artists will be coming on, both on the vocal, both on the wind instrument, as well as pianist. They will be showing up on this channel, and we might be learning a lot also, because I am not I just want people to learn. I want people to feel encouraged, and these are people who have some piece of work out there, quality piece of work, with experience in in the vocal, in the in the wind, in the piano, what kind of whatever instrument you might just be thinking about. These are guys with sound experience in music, and also ladies who are also doing great. I'm planning that for the next 2 weeks. So I think that from so we'll just for next week we just have one more session of the chord progressions. I'm happy to take feedback messages in case you're struggling with any of the chord progressions that have been talked about, or if you discover something more more meaningful while you're trying to 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 practice one of the chord progressions. And I'm happy to take feedbacks. You can please drop me a message, and also like the videos, share to friends, so they can also participate and enjoy the same thing that you are enjoying. I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, take care. Bye for now. Have a lovely weekend. Okay, cheers.